How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another FPL GW video. With the COVID outbreak currently hitting the Premier League, the wildcard is the best chip advantage you could have going into this busy festive period. If you're on a wildcard right now, you absolutely deserve all the luck in the world for holding it until this very moment. Today, we'll have a look at the best wildcard team for Gameweek 16 in my opinion. But first, if you haven't already given it a watch, I've released a new video earlier today where I discussed the current COVID outbreak, the teams and fixtures affected by it, blanks, doubles and triple game weeks, me explaining my gut feel mini wildcard in Gameweek 15 just before the deadline, my transfer thoughts for Gameweek 16, captaincy, and Bernardo versus Foden. So if you're interested in watching that video, do go ahead and watch it after this video. I've attached a link on the end screen of this video and in the description below. So let's get straight into the best wildcard team for Gameweek 16. So I'm going to make this short and sweet. I usually tend to ramble on when chatting about the best wildcard team, but today we'll go straight into it. Now, this is my current team and I don't think it's too far off the best wildcard team in my opinion. And let's start with the big info, which is there is a huge COVID outbreak currently at Spurs, and their Gameweek 16 fixture is very likely going to be called off, and even more likely that the Gameweek 17 fixture is called off as well, which is against Leicester. Now, Brendan Rodgers has also spoken about some of his players COVID positive as well as other illnesses, so we'll be avoiding all those players in this wildcard team. So let's start with the goalkeepers, and I quite like my keeper pairing at the moment. At the price I got Ramsdale in for at 4.5, I think he's still the perfect fit with amazing fixtures to come. This wildcard team will be based off of form as well as fixture, and it's time to finally break the template. So I would stick with this keeper pairing. Ben Foster will be back at some time or another, and at his price, you're not going to get better value. Ramsdale, like I said, in the team, not going anywhere. Now, I know a few of you have been talking about David De Gea. Great option, but is he too expensive? At 5 mil, well, let's see if we have funds for him. Man United have amazing fixtures coming up, but their problem is keeping clean sheets, and at the moment I don't trust them. I actually trust Arsenal more than Man United at this very moment, but who knows, things could change. Okay, in defense, I don't think you need double Chelsea defense anymore. I know they're still quite highly owned with the likes of James, Alonso, Rudiger and so on, but Chelsea haven't been in form. I mean, over the last few game weeks, they haven't kept any clean sheets, as well as in the Champions League conceding 3 last night. So if you have one of them, I think that's perfect. So the team that I think would make up the perfect wildcard would have Ronaldo in it, based on his fixtures. I know quite a few of you also think Ronaldo isn't worth that price, but with this fixture run, I think he will be going up in price very shortly. He did earlier in the week, and I had the exact funds to get him into my team by selling Harry Kane. So Ronaldo is in. Captaincy shout for the game week if you want to go differential. I definitely won't be going differential, and I'll be sticking with Mo. But this would be quite the front three that I would go with. Antonio hasn't been in form. He's always been quite unlucky where he is assisting the assister. But he did get an assist last game week, and he has amazing fixtures to come. Now, the selling point of Dennis over King used to be that Dennis was a lot cheaper than Josh King, but they seem to have the same price at the moment. What is it? So Dennis 5.7, Josh King, let's see if 5.8. So Josh King is now 0.1 more. So it all depends on budget. The reason I would go for King over Dennis is that King plays more central, his underlying numbers are quite good, And he will not be going off to AFCON, where Dennis will likely be going off to AFCON in January. Josh King is also in penalties, which increases his appeal. The reason I went for Dennis in my personal team was because of budget. If I had unlimited funds and I could afford either, I would have went for Josh King. I know that Dennis has been the one hauling, just like Bernardo versus Foden, and that debate will continue this game week. But I still favor Foden, but with Foden being flagged and Pep always being vague about his injury, we don't actually know whether he will be starting this game week. And I'm dead certain Pep will not be telling us anything. So yeah, Bernardo was rested for the Champions League, and he will be coming straight into this wildcard team. If I had the funds, I would go Foden, but in making the perfect wildcard team, I just can't seem to fit Foden. But the player that's in form with great fixtures to come is the man on my thumbnail, Jared Bowen. Massively outperforming Mikel Antonio, and some people are actually going Bowen over Antonio. I think it's quite a nice idea to have them both in the team. Now we have 9.2 left in the defense, and the player I quite like is another Diogo. Nah, not Diogo. It's Diogo Dalot from Man United. Now, quite a few people, especially Man United fans, have stated that Dalot has, solidified his position in the team, and that Aaron Wan-Bissaka can no longer get into this team, and he does not suit the new system. So at 4.4, that is amazing value, playing as a right back in a Man United team with these amazing fixtures to come. If you want to wait one more game week to make that call, I definitely don't blame you. But if you're on a wildcard right now, I would get him straight into that team. 4.8 is left, and we have quite a few options. Let's go 5.1, 4.8, go defenders. Okay. Dyer would be quite a nice option, as well as Emerson Royale. How much is Emerson Royale currently? 4.9, so it's 1.1 out at the moment. I do quite like them, but the reason they're definitely not coming into this team is that they're likely to blank over the next 2 game weeks due to COVID. So that option is completely out. Chalobah is currently injured, and who do you go for? Quite a few options, and do you want to go double Arsenal? I don't think so. Duffy's out as well, Mitchell. I mean, you have quite a few options for the team, but the player that I would get into my perfect wildcard team is Soufal from West Ham. No, it's not ideal that you're going triple West Ham into this team, but with Johnson currently injured, Soufal seems nailed into this team, and when he's in the team, you do know that he will be involved in a goal or two when West Ham does indeed score. Will he get the assist? Maybe he might be up there to take a shot at goal, but I quite like him for my team. So if I were to pick the perfect wildcard team for Gameweek 16, it would look something like this. If you have more funds than I do, sure, you could upgrade Ramsdale to De Gea, but I'm kind of on the fence about that. I would stick with Ramsdale. I feel that this team gives you the perfect balance. You could switch formation week by week. You have enough on the bench for hectic rotation or COVID or whatever it is. It's not very ideal that I have 2 triple ups in the team. Because what happens if a game is called off, if there is a blank game? What do you do? But you definitely cannot get rid of Trent, Salah or Jota. Jota is still playing out of position as a striker in the best attack in the league, possibly the best attack in the world at the moment. So that triple up cannot be touched. Maybe you could drop Soufal. but at that price bracket, I quite like him into my team. And yeah, this would be the team that I go for. If you disagree, let me know in the comments what you would change from this team. Yeah, my team value is quite high. I think I have 105.5 million pounds. And something else that I want to talk about right now is that it's the FPL Cup game week. So if you don't know what the FPL Cup is, it's basically a knockout round. Week after week, you'll be going up against a team in the world that's picked randomly against you. Yeah, if you clicked on cups just like I did now, you just have to read the rules, and yeah, it's a bit of fun. The furthest I've ever made it into the FPL Cup is 3 weeks, I think it was. Yeah, I'm not particularly good. I don't focus on the cup at all. If I go through, I go through. I just focus on FPL in general and trying to increase my rank in that. Not too worried about the FPL Cup. So yeah, this is the team I'm going up against. Mr. Harrison. And while a few of you may be going up against teams ranked around 6 or 7 mil, I'm going up against a team that is 91k in the world. So his team looks something like this. And it's quite a nice team. Already has Bernardo in. In my team, I don't have Bernardo. I've gone for Foden. So yeah, tell me if you think that, based off looking on this team, if you think that I will go through to the next round of the FPL Cup. So yeah, you can have a look at my team. Do you think this team is better than the team that I'm going up against in the FPL Cup? And also let me know if you're going up against someone in the FPL Cup that's better ranked than my opponent. Yeah, that rounds up the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I do hope that you go ahead and watch my video from earlier today. It has a lot of information, and I hope I didn't ramble on too much. Hopefully this video is around 10 minutes and not another 20-minute best wildcard team video like I usually do. So yeah, good luck for the game week, everyone. I hope you absolutely smash it. I hope you progress to the next round of the FPL Cup. If you have any conundrums, let me know in the comments below. I'm here to help as many of you as I can. And remember to FPL responsibly.